Good morning, guys. Look at the weather outside. It's chilly, it's raining. So, guess what I want to make today? Arroz con leche. That famous rice pudding with cinnamon. OMG, yes. I'm going to show you how to make it. These are some basic ingredients that you will need. We're going to make it tres leches, which means 3 different milks. I'm going to use regular store-bought whole milk. I'm going to use, this is like the legit Mexican carnation evaporated milk. As you can tell, Spanish. Leche evaporada. It's even... Okay, so you need 1 can of your evaporated milk and 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. Now, I'm going to put 2 different cinnamons there. I have regular stick of cinnamon and powdered cinnamon. And of course, I have 1.5 cups of rice. This is the rice that I prefer to use. Well, I like it because it holds its shape. I like how fluffy, how white it is after it's cooked. And this is how it looks before. I don't know, it just comes out amazing. How that picture shows it, that's literally how beautiful that rice comes out. And it's perfect for your arroz con leche. That's my personal preference, but of course you use whichever rice that you have at home. So let's start off with at least, yeah, that's how much I love you guys. Let's start off with at least 3 cups of water. Yeah, bro, you're going to have to get up out of here. And let's put our 1.5 cups of rice. We're going to just let it sit there, do its beautiful thing. You don't want, yeah, but you don't want to mess with it too much once it starts getting like sticky, you know? Once it starts cooking, you don't want to mess with it too much. But this is where we're going to throw in 1/4 teaspoon of good old salt. I've already done that, but you go ahead and do that. And then we're going to let this simmer on medium heat until we see that the water is gone. Or you're going to be able to tell when your rice is cooked. All right, guys, so my rice started to boil. So we turned it down from a medium heat to a low heat. We just want it to cook. And it looks like it's doing its thing, so let's go ahead and cover it back up. Let it sit for like 10 more minutes or so on low heat. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes. I uncovered my rice just so the water could evaporate faster, and this is where we're at. We're a little on the thick side, but look, the water's almost gone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and prepare my mixture of my tres leches. So we're going to take about, I would say about a cup, maybe a cup and a half of your regular store-bought milk. You're going to take your sweetened condensed milk, or if you don't have this, you can always use sugar. You'll just mix your sugar in there as, you know, as a desired sweetness that you want. And I will try to do this with one hand to show you guys. Okay. Mix that in there. You know what? I'll save some of this for my Maria cookies later. And then some evaporated milk. Okay. Now we can also mix some of this ground cinnamon in here if you are a cinnamon lover, which I am. Now we're going to whisk all of this together. Like I said, we have our tres leches, our 3 milks. So if somebody tells you, I know how to make arroz con leche, say, so? I know how to make a tres leches. Arroz con leche. Or arroz con tres leches. See, our water over here is almost evaporated. There's still a little bit in there, but not so much. So let's just mix, mix, mix. That's so that thick sweetened condensed milk at the bottom, it won't just sit there, you know, that way you can mix it all in there and whisk it together. This is going to be your goodness right here. All right. Okay, I think I'm satisfied with the way that's mixed. So now I want you guys to see. Hold on, let me get my spoon. I want you guys to see that there's almost hardly any water here. Okay, there's still some in between the rice, but it's hardly any. Now we're gonna throw our mixtures. Oy, I cannot wait for this to come out. Yeah, I think I might just not finish the video. No, I'm just kidding. So don't overbeat your rice. You don't want it to be too mushy unless you want it to be like really pudding. Or how people say rice oatmeal, then go ahead and stir it as much as you want. Look, I'm just trying to get the milk everywhere. So my rice, look, as you guys can see, it's looking beautifully. Now this is where I'm going to take some of the cinnamon. Okay. I only have one stick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break it. And we're going to let that just sit there for a little bit. Now you have the option to put nuts, raisins, anything you want to put in here. You may at this point. The rice is cooked. We're just going to let that simmer and come together. I would say about 5 minutes or so. You don't have long. You don't have long to enjoy. All right, guys. After 5 minutes, I've turned it off. Everything's had the chance to come together. I am going to serve myself. I almost forgot to start this video again. So, oh, a little more. Okay. Now, we bring this over here. Get some more cinnamon. And voila, you have your own homemade arroz con leche.